30 phrases for you to read when you're thinking about giving up. I have failed countless times in my life, and that's precisely why I am successful. Michael Jordan. Remembering that I'll be dead soon is the most important tool I've ever encountered to help me make the big choices in life. Because almost everything, all external expectations, all pride, all fear of embarrassment or failure, these things just fall away in the face of death, leaving only what is truly important. There is no reason not to follow your heart. Steve Jobs. The strongest principle of growth lies in the decision. Unknown author. Difficulties prepare ordinary people for extraordinary destinies. C.S. Lewis. Your worst enemy cannot harm you as much as your own unguarded thoughts. Unknown author. The best remedy for any insecurity is work. Roberto Justus. A person who wants to lead the orchestra must turn their back on the crowd. Max Lucado. The harsh truth is that the more you get stuck in your story, blaming circumstances, the more you will repeat that story and cling to it. Andrea Owen. I trained for 4 years to run only 9 seconds. Some people don't see results in 2 months and give up. Usain Bolt. Every day that I live, I become more convinced that the waste of life lies in the love we don't give, in the forces we don't use, in the selfish prudence that doesn't risk anything, and in avoiding suffering, we lose happiness as well. Carlos Drummond de Andrade. Despite our flaws, we need to see that we are unique pearls in the theater of life and understand that there are no successful or unsuccessful people. There are only those who fight for their dreams and those who give up on them. Augusto Cury. Strength does not come from winning. Your struggles develop your strengths. When you go through hardships and decide not to surrender, that is strength. Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's not because things are difficult that we dare not venture. It's because we dare not venture that they are difficult. Seneca. Failure means stripping away of the inessential. I stopped pretending to myself that I was anything other than what I was, and began to direct all my energy into finishing the only work that mattered to me. Had I really succeeded at anything else, I might never have found the determination to succeed in the one arena I believed I truly belonged. J.K. Rowling. If we think happy thoughts, we will be happy. If we think of misfortunes, we will be unhappy. If we think of scary things, we will live in fear. You are not what you think you are what you think. Dale Carnegie. Whenever we think about change, we want everything as fast as possible. Don't rush because the small changes are the ones that matter most. So don't be afraid to change slowly. Be afraid of staying still. Unknown author. It doesn't make sense to look back and think, I should have done this or that. That doesn't matter. Let's invent tomorrow and stop worrying about the past. Steve Jobs. The best way to prepare for the future is to focus all imagination and enthusiasm on the perfect execution of today's work. Unknown author. Your adversaries are not other people. Your adversary is procrastination. It's your ego. It's the fast food you eat. It's the exercise you don't do. It's the bad habits you have and the excuses you make. Worry about defeating these adversaries. Unknown author. Limitations exist only in our minds, but if we use our imaginations, our possibilities become limitless. Jamie Palinetti. If you want to make progress in life, forget about the perfection syndrome. Repeating to yourself that you cannot fail makes everything more difficult. Lair Ribeiro. Our anxiety does not empty tomorrow of its sorrow, but only empties today of its strength. Charles Haddon Spurgeon. Life is a series of problems. The difference is how you view the problem and what you learn from it. The moment you start learning from the problem, your life gets better. Lair Ribeiro. Danger is real, but fear is a product of our imagination. We write our own story. Don't let fear change yours or control your future. Will Smith. Problems are a sign of life. So the more problems a person has, the more alive they are. There is only one group of people who have no problems, and they are all dead. Vincent Peale. What truly measures your courage is not whether you have achieved your goal or not. It's whether you decided to get up and dust yourself off no matter how many times you failed. Oprah Winfrey. One of my favorite expressions is, "We fail toward success." It's true. We learn from our mistakes. I have found that successful people are never afraid to try because they are not afraid to fail. I always say to people in our organization, if we compared knees, you would discover that I have more scars than anyone else in this room. This is because I fell and got up many, many times in my life. Mary Kay. Don't be afraid to give your best effort to what appears to be small tasks. Every time you conquer one, it makes you stronger. If you do the little jobs well, the big ones will tend to take care of themselves. Dale Carnegie. Uncertainty is the only certainty there is. Learning to live with insecurity is the only security we can achieve. John Allen Paulos. If you liked the video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel.